Good afternoon and welcome to a packed Sportsplex on the campus of St. Clair College here in beautiful Windsor, Ontario. It's the OCAA Men's Basketball Championships, the gold medal game featuring the hometown St. Clair Saints taking on the George Brown Huskies. Hello everybody, Dominic Papa along with you, Logan Kuchera also joining us, and doesn't get any better than this, folks. One game comes down to this. Both these teams have qualified for the Nationals. They're both going to Calgary. No doubt both of them would like to go in as OCA champions, though.
Yeah, and St. Clair coming off of that silver medal from last year, OCA Provincial Championship, so they're definitely going to be fighting for this game.
George Brown, we saw them in the first game, Logan. They looked a little nervous, tentative, and they even admitted that they were. They said the second game we saw the real George Brown team. They were impressive. This is an outstanding, well-coached squad.
Yeah, they came to play yesterday, and just watching them, they came together as a group, and multiple players scored, which is what a team always needs.
Speaking of George Brown, they're obviously an outstanding team. They're on a 19-game winning streak. This game, this is what they set as the goal from day one. They made no secrets about it. It was a championship or nothing. This is what assistant coach Marlon Green had to say.
Well, first, you asked a lot of great questions this whole weekend. First, I want to thank we media in St. Clair for putting on a great event. It's been fun, it's been exciting, but the most important thing, the student athletes really appreciate it. It's been fun being here, even just as a coach. So, first, let me say that. In terms of this game, we've been preparing for this game from day one to be at the Ontario Championships. So, are we prepared? Yes. We've been practicing hard. We've been preparing, been watching a lot of film, and we're ready to go. At the end of the day, both teams are prepared for this game. It's all about, it's never about who really wants it more. It's all about who can make the adjustments, who could stop the runs, and who has the will to continue, especially when things are down.
We thank assistant coach Marlon Green for his time and his comments. This team is a good team, and you can see guys like that. Coach Dawkins, this is why they're a good team. He talks about how they're going to have to adjust through the game.
Yeah, it's going to be who brings the most energy tonight and who can play under pressure, especially with the big crowd and all the noise that's going to be happening tonight.
As for St. Clair, Coach Segan, Coach Sykes, they know what they have. They have a very talented, experienced roster. This team played in this game last year. Coach Sykes is going to lean on that experience.
Yeah, we got a lot of guys that've been through this already, and we got Shaq, who's been through this throughout high school, and we just got to lean on our older players to carry us the way.
You know a lot of the players on the Saints, Logan. The experience is a big factor. These guys know now, after last year settling for the silver, they know that they've got to get that one little step up and find a way to get to the next level to win a championship.
Yeah, I think, like I said, they have to bring energy throughout the entire game. One quarter at a time, stay composed, have patience, and see what takes them.
Crowd will be a factor.
Oh, yes, 100%. I remember playing in this situation, 2 years in a row, and it's loud, but having, the togetherness as a group is going to help them tonight.
Is there any one thing that stands out to you, Logan, that'll be the difference in this game?
I think both teams are pretty evenly matched. There's shooters, there's inside players, so I think it's going to be about who can come out stronger and who's got the toughness.
Who are you picking?
I got to go with St. Clair, man. Yeah. I went here for 5 years, and I know this feeling of being in the gold medal game, so St. Clair tonight.
I'm going St. Clair. Again, it's going to be like yesterday, though. It's a nail-biter.
Yep.
It might come down to one shot, so we'll see how it all unfolds. That sets you up for this game. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, Justin Prince and Jana Kuchera will have the tip for you. It's the OCAA Men's Championship game on We Digital Productions.
With the national anthem as two teams with red-hot streaks battle for one championship. Justin Prince, Janica Sarah with you as the George Brown Huskies take on the St. Clair Saints for the gold medal. George Brown looking for their second gold medal in 3 seasons. St. Clair looking for their first since 1968. For the major story, 30 combined straight victories between these two squads.
Yeah, that's a pretty impressive stat here. Both teams have earned their way to this championship game, so I can't wait to get started and watch.
19 of those games were won by the George Brown Huskies entering today, but a major injury for them yesterday in the semifinal. Chris Field dealt with an ankle injury. That means Roberto Ocampo will be starting with Cal Campbell, with Derek Taylor, Nassim Berry, and DMB2 Kumesu, the starting 5. A big difference in the lineup. The defensive player of the year in the East Division out for the gold medal game. Meanwhile, the St. Clair Saints look for history. 11 straight victories entering this matchup and a chance to win gold on their home court. It's Chad Vincent Simon, Jalen Harmon, Terrence Williams with Shaq Price and Darnell Petty, the starting 5 for the hometown St. Clair Saints. That's a look once more at your starting lineup for today, and a chance once more to be able to come away with the gold medal on the line. This building is loud, it's packed. Thousands of fans coming out in droves to see what happens today.
It's going to be an exciting game here tonight at the Sportsplex. It's packed, home court advantage for the Saints, so I know right off the hop they're going to look to get it going for that gold medal.
And the interesting thing amongst this matchup is a team more so with the defense in George Brown, more so with the offense for St. Clair. How do you think that dynamic will play out today?
You know what? Both coaches coming in here, they've obviously earned their way here. They're prepared as much as they can be, and they will be ready for whatever comes towards them. So I'm sure that both coaches, both teams, all starting 5, they're going to be ready for whatever's thrown their way and just play basketball, right?
About that and making sure job done here today. One of the players who got the job done today, and then some, Shaq Price. 2 straight days with near triple doubles. Last night, 19 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists in the victory, and a close one against Lambton.
And he's going to be another key aspect to this game here today. He does great things. He gets stats all around, and he's just a smooth basket player. He knows how to get the job done.
Last of the starting lineups introduced to the crowd with a chance to come away with the gold by the end of this matchup. Head coach for the George Brown Huskies, Jason Dawkins, looking to pick up another medal in his program's history. St. Clair looking to pick up back-to-back medals with coaches Brennan Segan and Matthew Sykes, co-head coaches. Tonight's referees, Tommy Wu with Troy Bennett and Tim Herson, the referees from the St. Clair Sportsplex in Windsor, Ontario. Final thoughts before we tip.
Each team's going to be looking to get off the hop a basket right away. So we'll see who wins this tip and starts the game.
We're glad to have you with us from Windsor, Ontario, the Rose City, here on Windsor. This is the gold medal game for the OCAA Men's Basketball Championship. And it's live from Windsor, Ontario. We're underway from the Rose City. George Brown wins the opening tip to start things off. Berry gives it off. Campbell looking to pass things around, now give it to Derek Taylor. Taylor off to Berry. Battle down low on the post with B2 Kumesu. Ocampo with 8 on the shot clock. gives it up to Campbell. 4 on the shot clock. Stolen away nearly, but tapped out of bounds by Williams with 2 seconds on the shot clock.
They're going to have to get a quick shot up here before it runs out of time.
Derek Taylor already set up in the corner. Trying to run around it and knocked it out of bounds off of Williams. Berry trying to open up in the lane.
Good hands there by Terrence Williams.
So there may be an adjustment with the shot clock before this upcoming inbound. Yes, they take 1 second off the clock. Campbell trying it again. Gets it to Taylor, and he doesn't realize they're out of time.
Even though the bench was yelling, 1 second, 1 second, I don't think Taylor heard because of how loud the crowd is in here.
Looks like they'll have to reset the shot clock. The shot clock rolled to 23 seconds a couple of times there, as well as a 5-second roll-off on the game clock. Already, look on the trap. George Brown lets it trail back. Price on the set. Give it to Vincent Simon. Vincent Simon bobbles. Give it off to Williams on the play. Comes off to Petty. Petty looking to his right. Looking, contested, deflected. Picked up by Taylor. Taken up by Ocampo. Campo across the logo. Passes out of traffic. Berry with a man in his face. Petty on the defense. No good. Williams on the board. Williams takes it up. Quick pass Harmon. Back to Williams on the drive. Drawing contact. 2 free throws coming up for Terrence Williams.
Good passing there by the Saints on a fast break to get that foul call, and now Williams will go to the line. Yep. Good call by the refs.
Pichuch Gomesu called for his first personal, first team foul. First time today, St. Clair at the stripe. Terrence Williams makes the first of 2. He was also a big part of the defensive stop over Jerry Wilson with that shot off the backboard in the semifinal.
Yep, and Defensive Player of the Year. What better player to stop another best player from the other team?
And the second one rolls in for the bucket. 1 minute into the first quarter of play, 2-0 St. Clair in the gold medal matchup for the OCAA Men's Basketball Championship from Windsor, Ontario. Gomesu avoids a couple reaches. Harmon defends, poked again. Sean draws a whistle. Free throws coming up. Harmon called for his first personal.
Harmon being aggressive there, but got a little too many hands in. Knocked him right there in the arm.
And the significant thing about that, Harmon was in foul trouble all day yesterday too.
Exactly, so he's going to have to be smart again today.
Gomesu misses the first free throw for George Brown's day. The George Brown Huskies went 18 for 21 yesterday. 1 for 2 to start today from the charity stripe. Vincent Simon. Looking to pass, gives it off to Petty. Petty has a bit of separation with the zone. Ocampo guards Williams. Williams drives past Ocampo for the first field goal.
That's one thing Williams is really good at, is getting into the lane and finishing with his strong left hand.
Now we're giving it off to Ocampo. Campbell stays off the corner. Berry gets it now off to Campbell. Campbell up towards the top, back to Berry. 10 on the shot clock. Berry drives. Post stolen by Williams. Petty to his left. They swap sides. Williams forced to slow it down. The pass break stopped. Harmon. And then over to Price. High screen, pick and roll. Harmon, no,
that's what we like to see here early in the first quarter.
Jalen Harmon with the stop. A 6-1 run to start for St. Clair. Taylor trying to open up, giving to Ocampo instead. He takes the contested 3, drains the 3.
Nice look there by Ocampo.
Bucket drop for the first made shot by George Brown today. Price tries to drive around the size mismatch. Makes it work. Taylor looks over towards his left from the shuffle. Ocampo directing traffic to his right. Moves over towards the corner, taking the bait back down towards the baseline. No good. Harmon takes it up. Pass quickly. Vincent Simon takes the layup.
Smooth pass it by the Saints to get a nice, easy layup.
A 10-4 run to start now for St. Clair in the first 3+ minutes. Bitu Kamesu. Give it off to Campbell. 9 on the shot clock. He has separation on Harmon. Pass to Bitu Kamesu. Open on the pick and roll.
And George Brown with a nice response there.
That breaks up the quick run. Petty off to Harmon. Looks, makes, misses. Taylor on the rebound. Taylor moves off to Campbell. Campbell tries to swing it over now to Barry on the play set. Pump on Vincent Simon. Vincent Simon hands off Barry. Knocks it down. Coming up to 4 minutes into the first quarter of play. St. Clair leads by 2. Harmon driving, sides mismatch. Good for the layup.
Harmon thought about another shot, but then he saw the open lane. One big step around him for the 2-point play.
Ocampo from way deep, no good. Trying to bank it in. And a whistle off the ball. Harmon Bitu Kamesu tied up. And it is against Bitu Kamesu. He's in foul trouble now, his second from this.
Yeah, that's a good hard foul.
And with that, Bitu Kamesu amongst those. Substituted out, also out is Barry. Into the game for the first time is Jeremiah Brown. Also in for the first time, Andre Barrow, who was big in the quarterfinal. Price. Pick and roll with Harmon. Outside, Vincent Simon for 3. Yes, sir!
Good shot selection by the Saints here to start the game.
Campo off to Taylor. Size up for the response up the back of the rim. No good. Vincent Simon there for the board. Followed by Williams once more, holding on to it this time. On for the baseline, Vincent Simon has it poked loose. Last touch by Derek Taylor and the George Brown Huskies. Quick inbound with 15 on the shot clock. Price to Harmon. Price trying to drive, draws a whistle. Jeremiah Brown, the 6th man of the year from the East, with his first personal.
Yep, got him on the body. That's a fair call.
That's the team's 3rd personal. 5 minutes. Harmon drives, poked loose, and out of bounds. Last touch by Ocampo. And quickly, Coach Duncan substituting in Naz Robert. Come in for Derek Taylor. 7 still on the shot clock. Price again passes off the back of a defender and draws a whistle. 2 free throws.
And that's not the first time we've seen it this weekend. He's done it more than once. And usually each time he's gone to the foul line. It's a smart play.
That's called on Jeremiah Brown, his second, and that means Brown has to come out with foul trouble. Nassim Berry watches Taylor return to the game from that. Getting back to Shaq Price. He led the way in scoring for St. Clair, 20 points per game.
He knows how to get the job done. He is a true definition of a point guard. Shares the ball, but is also capable of scoring the ball.
Second drops. 17-8 up on the board for the Saints over the Huskies. Campbell to Taylor. Oak gets it. Matched up with Petty. Bounced over to Ocampo for the set play again. Flipped it from previous times. Campbell drives, coming, and the foul.
That was a great look by Campbell there. Even adding spin to the ball to make sure it goes in for that and one.
Vincent Simon's first, team second, as there comes Nassim Berry into the game now for Taylor. Campbell, been effective at leading the bench unit to the stripe to shoot 1. Good. Take it up quickly to Price. from a double. Williams avoids a reach. Vincent Simon again from the top for three. Just bounces out. Williams on the rebound. 14 on that one. The shot clock again. Josiah Deere now in for St. Clair with that previous stoppage. Vincent Simon, floater, gets it.
Nice pass into a nice easy shot in the paint.
There's side Ocampo. Thought about passing, has to hold on to it. Campbell moves it for three. Doesn't rattle his way. Williams watches Deere get the board. Moved up by Price. Out to Williams, to the corner for three.
Count it. With talking to Williams yesterday after his performance, he said that's one thing he worked on in the summer was his shot. And it is looking a lot better this year. 7 points so far. Vincent Simon with the steal. Deere to his right. Vincent Simon has it blocked. Deere with the help. Deere the putback. Misses. Third chance Penny. No good. Rebound inside by Robert. 3 chances. You definitely got to score one of those. Campbell off the bounce. Given once again to Barry on the spin and fade. No good. Price. Rebound poked. Out of bounds, and it stays George Brown basketball. Last touch by Petty. Little miscommunication there between Petty and Price. Both had hands on the ball. Wide open for Williams. That gives St. Clair an 11-point lead with that bucket. George Brown with 14 on the shot clock. Now into the game, shake-up Masters amongst the substitutions. Masters gives it off towards Tyrell Taylor. Tyrell Taylor drives to the cup, no good. Last touch by now 3 Saints. Glenn Willis-Paris starts with a rebound to his game. Move down the floor, Willis-Paris. Tim Stewart also now in the game for the Saints, sets up at the top. Stewart gets the handoff from Vincent Simon. Move forward by Stewart, out to Deere. From his hot spot for 3, no good. Moved up by Tyrell Taylor, up to Campbell. Gets around Price, Masters pumps, goes for the mid-range instead, makes it. Good shot selection there by Masters. Remember, Masters yesterday, very effective from beyond the arc. He was. So we'll see what he does here today in the gold. Outside, Deere trying to drive baseline, guarded by Masters, off the bounce. Price holding on to it with the left hand. Double pass over to Willis-Paris for 3. That's what he does best. Another triple for St. Clair. Saints will take that. 25-13 to the timeout off the Willis-Paris 3. And the student section is electric. A very dominant start from beyond the arc for St. Clair, to say the very least. Yes, finding the open looks, giving the extra pass, knocking down the three-point shot. Team that took 30% from the three-point line in the regular season. But remember, it came down to a nail-biter against Lambton last night. It sure did. 2-point game. Lambton with the last shot, too. So they could have won, but Williams had strong defense and forced the shot off the side of the backboard. But also some big second chances from that game with Vincent Simon and Harmon in particular. Exactly. Everyone played hard last night on the Saints, and they got the job done. And now, the third and fourth best teams in the country continue their battle for gold in Ontario. 25-13 the score, 2:11 to go in the first quarter of play. On the floor for St. Clair, Price, Hall, Miles Hall. Alongside Stewart, Deere, Willis-Paris, the 5. Huskies with the ball. Tyrell Taylor joined by Barrow. Also in the game is Barry. Campbell, rounding out the 5 is Masters. Stewart, aggressive defense. Still trying to find space. Able to find it. Tyrell Taylor to find it to Campbell. In on the shot clock. Campbell looking for a screen. Slip screen set. Pick and roll. Bounces off the hand of Taylor. Of Barry and out. Right idea there to find the pick and roll. Just too hard of a pass. And the turnover gives St. Clair back the ball. Starting to show a look at the trap are the Huskies.
The trailer Masters given up to Hall. Hall snapping back deep. Willis Paris trying to set up a screen. Gets it planted. Pick and fade. Willis Paris goes low post. Hall trying to get it to him. Now he takes the drive. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Deere for 3. No good. Microwave starting off 0 for 2 from beyond the arc. Barrow for 3 himself. No good. Tyrell Taylor on the rebound, but out of bounds. Back the other direction.
Saints got lucky there by George Brown stepping out of bounds. They're going to want to do a better job of boxing out for no second chance rebounds.
More substitutions. Yes, indeed. Price out. Harmon in. Stewart moves to the point guard spot. For the Hall. Hall double. Move to Harmon at the timeline. And a 6, make it 8-second violation. Harmon didn't get fully across.
I think that's the first time we've seen that call this weekend.
The other, we actually seen it once before, but that was on with no contest, the previous one. That was contested.
Right.
So with that, 1:11 to go in the first quarter. Campbell. Barrow to his left. Barrow trying to open up, sets the screen up top. Rolls out, outside, Berry. 3, front rim, no good. Deere off the tap, gets the board. Moved up by Stewart. Barrow trying to stop things for it at the timeline. Deere floats it and misses it. Harmon with the rebound with the right hand. Outside, Willis Parrish for 3, no good. Deere with the left hand on the rebound. Tapping it in.
He was a strong presence in the game last night. He just got a key rebound right there for the Saints.
30 seconds to go in the quarter. Berry out to Barrow. Pick and roll. Kicked up to Saints. Kept alive. St. Clair with the steal. Stewart boarding the double. Campbell now has some help with Barrow. Barrow covers the top zone with Hall next to the official. Oh, maybe a couple tenths difference between shot clock and game clock. Hall wants somebody, anybody to set a screen. Gets it with 5 seconds, and a foul sets up free throws with George Brown now over the limit.
Hall got lucky there. Not sure if he knew what he was doing, calling for that screen, but you know what? He made something happen out of it.
Took a few seconds, it seemed, to get that from Willis Paris.
Yeah, maybe a little bit longer than what Coach Segan and Sykes wanted.
So Barrow caught for the personal, his first. Substituted out to close off the quarter for Derek Taylor. Miles Hall, meanwhile, misses the first of the 2 free throws from the stripe. .4 seconds to go in this first. Second's good. 15-point lead. Last shot of the quarter. Not able to get it off in time, and the St. Clair Saints lead 28-13 after 10 minutes of play. The threes are raining down. The gold medal game continues after this message.
To keeping Ontario's air clean. That's why the power we generate is 99% free of smog and carbon emissions. Because clean air matters to us all.
Did you know that the most severe injuries in our region are motor vehicle crashes? 65% of road fatalities last year were directly the result of distracted driving. 90% of injuries arriving in our emergency rooms are preventable. Our message to you this summer is, put down the phone. Just drive. Let's work together to keep our trauma stretchers empty.
continue to pack into the Sportsplex. The start of the second quarter, St. Clair up by 15. We mentioned how packed this arena is today, more than 2,500 seats, plus now those up on the running track in attendance today.
It's great to see, especially when you're hosting. That's what you want, is a full gym, full of fans here cheering on the Saints.
About to start off the second quarter of play. Terrence Williams leading the way in points, along with Chad Vincent Simon for St. Clair, 7 points apiece. So far, multiple different top scorers for George Brown with 3 apiece. Ocampo, Campbell, and Bitu Kamesu. Underway with Vincent Simon, starting things off with the mid-range, no good. Rebound picked up by Petty, out to the top by Masters. And the whistle and foul called. Signal is on Masters. Masters conference first.
Lots of foul calls so far for the George Brown Huskies.
That's their 6th personal foul as a team. Price, quick pass, down low, Petty. Pass it out of the double team does to Vincent Simon. 5 on the shot clock. Harmon. Ball. And inbound coming up from the baseline after result of that from St. Clair 4 on the shot clock. Price floats it to Harmon. Fading back. The jumper good.
That's one thing he's good at, is those fadeaway jump shots. And there he proves it to us.
Campbell draws up the play from the top. Derek Taylor trying to help set up the zip screen. Poked away from Barrow, wanted the whistle, doesn't get it. Barrow gives it up to Ocampo. 6 on the shot clock, jump shot good from outside. Just the second 3 from the Huskies today. Other side, poked around. Signal says St. Clair basketball with 17 on the shot clock.
St. Clair's going to want to wash their passes there. That was risky and almost another turnover.
Well, back to live play. 15 on the shot clock. Harmon draws a whistle for free throws. Ocampo with the personal. So Campo with his first.
Good shot selection there by Harmon to get to the line once again.
Harmon came up clutch yesterday from the free throw line. He starts off his free throw shooting today with a miss. He had 4 points in that first quarter and 2 rebounds.
Had a big game on Friday night, though.
Big part of the victory, then picked up the player of the game honors, in fact, with the quarterfinal. Second's good. So a 15-point lead, 31-16 Saints. Just past 1 minute into the second quarter. Earl trying to run around the screens down low. Now Derek Taylor runs around his. Passed instead to Ocampo on the far side. Harmon on the defense. Campbell on the fake. Now to Derek Taylor. Derek Taylor stepping back from the post. No good. Rebound picked up by Williams. Harmon takes it up. Stops at the arc. Price gets it. Price passed over to the corner. No look. 3 from the rim. Put back. It's good. It's Harmon.
Look at that airtime by Jalen Harmon. Wow.
Quickly back to the other end. Barry to Ocampo. Thought about the deep 3. Gives it off instead to Campbell. Campbell shouting the play call. Derek Taylor the slip screen. Campbell drives it. Having to adjust midair for the bucket.
And that was a great response by Campbell.
Price calling the simple play, working and trying to get Petty over. Petty gives the screen. Outside, Williams thought of the 3, giving to Petty instead. Mid-range, free throw line, no good. Picked up by Barry. Taken up by Derek Taylor. Taylor trying to size up Price. Price pokes. Price gets caught for the personal.
A little too much from Price there.
Shaq Price's first foul. First team foul on that. And more substitutions coming in. Naz Roberts coming in. Also coming in. Nani Ijalu. Ocampo. Guard on guard. Slip back the first half of play. Petty, give it back to Price. Price wanting something to develop. Giving to Vincent Simon. Bounces for the kickball violation. 11 on the shot clock.
George Brown now set up in his zone defense. We'll see how St. Clair responds on offense.
Still 14 on the shot clock to work with. Price, quick pass, Vincent Simon, quick whistle. Vincent Simon to the line to shoot to again, drawing contact.
Taking it up strong, that's what they have to do here.
And already Coach Dawkins, during this free throw attempt, looking to discuss things with his squad. Fouls remain to be an issue. 3 personals in not even 3 minutes as Vincent Simon makes the first.
Yep, George Brown is playing aggressive, which is great. They just got to be a little bit smarter and watch their hands.
Robert picked up the first of his game. 3rd personal for the team. Free throw trumps. Campbell works to the near side. On to Ocampo. Pulling up. Jumper. Good.
Nice shot by Ocampo there.
Robert Ocampo continues to be the offense. 8 points so far in this quarter. Price moved out off the pass to Petty for 3. The response.
Good pass out by Price there to find the open Darnell Petty.
Petty's first bucket today. Campbell spun around in a circle on his pick. Ocampo drops it in.
He's on fire. The Saints are going to want to guard him a little bit tighter and put some pressure on him.
Petty back to Price for 3 deep. No good. Picked up by Barry and knocked to the scorer's table. Scorer's table moves back a few inches. Regardless, the ball knocked out of bounds. And a timeout taken by St. Clair. St. Clair's first timeout taken of the game. So the Huskies down substantially. 13 points early on. Remember, they controlled the tempo much of the day against Mohawk before Mohawk's come back late.
They did, and they even got it up to 20 points. And Mohawk was able to get it back in with 5 points, but they were able to hold on to the lead. And that's why they're in this gold medal game today.
But keep in mind, that's the regular season winning streak. 19 straight combined with the postseason is not easy to do.
It's not, and give them credit. They've been working hard all season to get where they are today, and they've earned every step of the way.
The last time the George Brown Huskies lost a game, early November against the Durham Lords, the second best team from the East Division this season. How big was that in terms of how Durham's season was for comparison? Desmond Rowley picked up the Coach of the Year in the East and for the Provincial Conference, despite the fact his team was knocked out of the crossover games. 38-25, St. Clair the score. As an update on the gold medal game for women's basketball were the Lambton Lions, who picked up the battle for the bronze medal earlier. Looking to see if they can pick up a gold against Humber, tied up at 33. The inbound, off-ball whistle. Derek Taylor, Darnell Petty going down to the court there for the whistle.
Ran him right over.
Darnell Petty's first personal, second team foul on that one. So with 20 on the shot clock, the inbound coming again. Campbell. Looking with help from Campbell. Campbell pulls up for 3. Back of the rim, no good. Price off the bounce on the rebound. Moved up to Vincent Simon for the fast break. Down low, Ijulu. Points one poke. Give it out to Vincent Simon. Vincent Simon trying to communicate with Price. Outside, wide open for 3. It's Petty, no good. Vincent Simon taps it out for Price to keep it alive. Fresh 14 on the shot clock. Price, he now pulls up for 3. Doesn't get it there. Rebound picked up by Campbell. Campbell works it over to Barry. Barry behind the back pass to Barrow. Barrow looks out. Ocampo. Campbell moves it towards Campbell. Campbell has a lot of running room. In front of him is Williams. Move to Ocampo with 5 on the shot clock. contested. The jump shot, back of the rim again, no good. Rebound picked up by Vincent Simon off the pennies down. Moved up quick by Williams. Williams tries to drive by.
And one. That was a smart play by Williams there. He saw Ocampo setting up for the charge, and he was able to get that Euro step out to the side for that and one bucket.
Campo picks up his second personal. The next one will put St. Clair in the bonus. Not about the halfway point of the second quarter. Just 10 seconds away from it. Petty out, Deer in. Saw to the stoppage also into the game is Tyrell Taylor. Williams looking to get to the double-digit point club. And does. 10 points on the night. (41-25) Saints. 5:03 to go in the first half of play. Tyrell Taylor gives it around to Robert. Tyrell Taylor sets back up outside. Now takes it inside from mid-range. Back over to Barry for the three. Drops it.
Barry has done some nice things in this game so far, including knocking down that triple.
George Brown still staying somewhat close. Williams. Jewel battling to the very low post. Deer taking the three, bouncing away. Picked up by Campbell. Campbell leading the fast break, going high tempo. Kicks it out Ocampo from way deep. Nearly gets it. Campbell's second chance. Rejected by Deer. Campbell squeaked out by Deer. Up to Vincent Simon. Chucks it over the points for the bucket.
Now that's how you make a great bounce pass.
Vincent Simon with a little mustard on that throw as he gets it to Campbell. Down low, Barry contested good over Vincent Simon. Vincent Simon. As Price trying to direct traffic again. Zone look still from George Brown. Williams takes it left, passes down low, Ejulu, cut.
Almost a no-look pass there from Williams. That was nice.
Ejulu's first points of the game today. Ocampo shuffled back over to Barry. Barry thinks of the three, hesitates. Now Ejulu on the defense. Off the pass. Robert contested, whistle drawn. 2 free throws coming up for Naz Robert.
After Barry almost losing the ball, he gets it back to his teammate who takes it up.
Shai Deer is first. Team third. Willis Paris into the game now for Vincent Simon. So at the line is Robert. Robert is able to show off his athleticism in the charge up. Against Mohawk a couple times, more so in the quarterfinal. As he drops it into the cup. Both are good. George Brown remains around that 13 to 15 point deficit mark. Williams to Harmon. By Derek Taylor. Sizing back, taking the jumper. Back to the rim, no good. Picked up by Campbell. Moved up by Barry. Calling for his Tyrell Taylor, making it Masters. Masters gets it. Campbell hops it over down to Derek Taylor. Derek Taylor had Roberts as an option. He now passes it over to Masters. Extra pass. Donnie's over the floor. Barry backs it up with 5 of the shot clock. One-on-one with Deer. Step back. Jay, no good. Rebound by Robert. Multiple sounds of the buzzer, and they let the play continue for the bucket.
It did touch the rim, so it should have been reset.
Play continues to the other end for 3 off the front of the rim. Derek Taylor trying to go up quick. Naz Robert, extra pass out. Dropped by Campbell, out of bounds.
George Brown coach was yelling at Taylor, push it, push it.
And see the result. The timeout is called. St. Clair calls it with George Brown down by 11 and starting to break that teeter-totter we mentioned.
Yep, they're doing a lot of little good things to get back into this ball game and keep it close before halftime.
So what do you expect adjustment-wise? We've already seen push the tempo, push the tempo. What else would you adjust?
Aside from pushing the tempo, I think getting more shot selection. You have the same guys shooting, the same guys taking the layups.
Let's take a look at the quick stats in turn as well. And keep in mind, +6 difference in the points of the paint.
Yep, the Saints are definitely dominating so far in points of the paint against George Brown. So that's one thing that they'll want to do is get inside the paint, less threes, more twos, and we'll see what happens if they do that.
So we'll have quick stats on how things break down so far. Well, the Saints fans looking to show off on the big screen. Special Jumbotron set up in the stadium today, set beside the George Brown bench, meaning every single fan can see themselves on TV.
It's awesome. Great idea they put in here.
45-34 the score. St. Clair with the advantage coming up to 2 minutes to go in the first half of play. All set for the inbound is Stewart. Harmon lined up with Price, with Paris and Deere, the 5 for the Saints. Price takes it across the timeline. Trying to zip around Campbell. Trying to score it over Berry, blocked by Campbell. Picked up by Masters on the rebound. Berry keeps it out inside. Now off to Derek Taylor. Taylor give it off to Campbell. Campbell stepping slow back. As the center, Willis Paris on him. Trying to take the three in front of him, doesn't drop it. You're on the board, moved up by Price. Up the floor, Harmon knocks through Campbell. A whistle on the floor.
I think he was trying to take a charge there, but was a bit too late. Got him on the hip.
And that's enough to put St. Clair in the bonus. Campbell's first. Harmon back to the stripe with a chance to also break in double-digit points. Major difference compared to yesterday. He's stayed out of foul trouble today.
That's right, he has. He's doing a good job so far in this first half.
And he will not have that chance to change that to a 10 yet. Misses the first. 3 boards as well. Will he get the chance for that to switch to the 10? No, he won't. Derek Taylor on the rebound. 90 seconds to work with in the first half. Masters sizes up left. Willis Paris with the hands up outside. Taylor moved out to Masters. Over Willis Paris's arm. No good. Second chance. Robert draws contact. Side Deere with his second personal.
Big rebound there by Robert. Deere got the ball, but also got his arm.
So Robert makes the first of 2. And we've mentioned this several times. We've seen this in the semifinal for one of the 2 semifinals. We've seen this in the bronze medal game. No double-digit lead is safe in this tournament.
Exactly. Anything can happen. It's a championship, and you just never know.
Benson Simon back in, by the way, on the substitution with 1:16 to go in the first half. Stewart, Benson Simon go down the baseline. Stewart off the screen, gives it over to Vincent Simon. Vincent Simon floats it, makes it. Other end, Taylor trying to spin around, poked away and stolen. Stewart on the steal, nearly stolen back. Moved up by Price. Price knocks through Masters. Over to Vincent Simon for the 3. Yes!
That all happened so fast, but the Saints made smart passes down the
to a 14-point advantage. Under 30 seconds to go in the half. 13-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Doesn't matter, the whistle is blown. Derek Taylor draws the whistle. Both teams now with a bonus.
Good take there by Taylor. He noticed that Stewart was right beside him, and he was able to get one big step in front of him for that attempt at the jump shot.
It's Stewart's first personal. And now Tyrell Taylor comes into the game. So both the Taylors on the court for this attempt. Still pointless this evening is Derek Taylor, who yesterday nearly got a double-double with 12 points and 8 rebounds. First is no good. He had been perfect yesterday from the stripe, 4 for 4.
The adrenaline is rushing, that's for sure.
And the second's good. And just like that, the teeter-totter's been rebuilt. It's now a 13-point deficit. Knocked it about in Syncor basketball with 24 seconds identical on the clock. Inbound goes to half court. Vincent Simon. Give it over to Harmon on the cut corner. Willis Paris off the pump. Move back to Price. Very tight, not different. Shot clock and game clock now. Harmon moving around. Price floating it about off the rim, no good. Tapped out right to Vincent Simon.
Bam! Vincent Simon was ready for that. He's got ice in his veins. Right to him.
And the George Brown Huskies tap into Vincent Simon to make it a 53-47 game. Halftime coverage right after this.
emergency rooms are preventable. Our message to you this summer is put down the phone. Just drive. Let's work together to keep our trauma stretchers empty.
Welcome back, everyone, to Windsor, Ontario for more coverage of the gold medal game for the OCAA Men's Basketball Championship. Justin Bridges, Janica Serra with you, where the St. Clair Saints lead 53-37. Chad Vincent Simon leading the way in scoring 17 points, including the 3 with the help of George Brown's tap out to end that first half of play.
Great half so far. The Saints definitely dominated, but that doesn't mean that George Brown won't come out here in the third quarter, getting the first bucket and having the momentum shift their way.
Keep in mind, they actually stayed very tight in terms of points in the quarter. Just a +1 win off second quarter play for the Saints. Back on our way with George Brown having the ball. Campbell gives it to Ocampo. Ocampo has it poked loose, and George Brown keeps possession with 7 on the shot clock. Speaking of Ocampo, he led the way in points for George Brown in that first half. 13 points, 3 triples.
He's been doing some good things today.
Such as?
Knocking down triples.
Point taken. Jeremiah Brown, who was in foul trouble the first half, projectile on his first shot of the second. Up the floor comes Bryce. Harmon battling low post. Bryce holds on to it, drives through 3 players, passes from his knees, but is called with the travel. Vincent Simon drive. So George Brown retakes possession just about 35 seconds into the second half of play.
We'll see what they come up with here on this next play possession.
Campbell has Berry setting things up. Give it around to Derek Taylor. Over to Ocampo on the set play. Berry thought about a 3, now moves over to take set 3, misses it. Bryce on the board, moved up to Vincent Simon, avoids Ocampo, diving towards Berry, misses Harmon, second chance, draws a whistle. 2 free throw signal for Jalen Harmon.
Might have lost a bit of footing, but Harmon was there for that putback.
Derek Taylor caught for his first personal, first team foul. Here's the thing I noticed there. Can you technically foul your own player?
That's a great question. I mean, you could, because if the refs don't see you doing it, they might accidentally call it on the opposite team.
Harmon makes the first of 2. That's in reference, of course, to the Chad Vincent Simon shot. But speaking of shooting from the stripe, St. Clair 10 for 14 as a team now, with Harmon, Munstos getting to the line, but missing 3 of those. He makes the second there. Campbell. Screen set that time by Brown. Shot taken by Naz Robert, no good. Rebound picked up this time by Bryce. Petty already moving quickly to the baseline. Vincent Simon over to Williams. Moved over to Petty near side. Petty voids one reach from Brown. Pass to Harmon. Thrown to the George Brown fans in the front row.
Bit of a miscommunication there by Petty. I'm not sure he knew what he was doing driving into the paint. And then he forced a pass to Harmon, who wasn't ready for it.
There's substitution. Robert coming out of the game. Now on the floor for George Brown. Campbell lined up with Berry. Lined up as well with Derek Taylor. Ocampo on the group, and round 5 is Jeremiah Brown. Outside, it's Derek Taylor, no good. Williams, the rebound. Up to Petty. The fast break layup is good.
Good passing there by the Saints to get that fast break.
Campbell nearly travels it. Getting the communication on the play call. With it is Berry. Driving, contested, no good. Vincent Simon the rebound. St. Clair leads by 20, 2 minutes into the third quarter. Vincent Simon, no good on the layup. Taken up by Jeremiah Brown. Brown trying to get around Bryce's charge attempt, makes it.
Good strong take by Brown there.
Score stays within 18, 57-39 St. Clair. Williams Moving it over to Vincent Simon. On the cut now, Price. Price and reach. Campbell. Price and Campbell tied up there. Whistle is against Campbell. Now there is confusion on who the inbounder is here. No call. St. Clair has the ball. 8 on the shot clock. Price. Jump back 3. Good.
As he signals to the fans that he has ice in his veins.
Shaq Price, 9 points so far tonight. Stolen away by Price, but he runs it out of bounds right at the scores table. That hit maybe off of Barrow as well, substituted in.
Nice little step back.
That important opening has been so critical for shooting all weekend from all the teams across the board.
It has been. It really has been. And you know what? Price, he sets up at the top of 3 every time, and he usually knocks it down. That's his spot.
Inbound taken by Campbell. 1-on-1 with Williams. Look it over to Ocampo. Bounce to Ocampo. Ocampo dribbles it right. To Brown. Brown the pump. Brown gets a screen. 0 the shot clock. And a shot clock violation.
Ocampo looking to his bench saying, "You need to call it out." It's so loud in here that the players are having a hard time hearing what their coach is saying. So they're looking to the bench as a team for more voices.
Derek Taylor coming back in. Nazim Berry out. Price. Front of the grandstand. Zips forward. Nearly intercepted. Touched by Williams out of bounds. The Huskies working quick for the inbound play. Campbell. Works it over to Derek Taylor. Has a little opening. Misses. No good. Williams on the rebound again. Simon sets up outside the arc. Williams floats it and makes it.
Not sure if he knew what he was going to do there. He could have passed it, could have shot it, and that's what he decided to do. And he got the lucky bounce in.
And on the other end, the drive, Jeremiah Brown draws the whistle. Price amongst those in the defensive grouping.
Yep. Good take by Brown there to get to the line. He's been a little quiet in this game.
Jeremiah Brown, mind you, 12.2 points per game, was the team leader in scoring, a very scoring by committee squad.
Exactly.
How much do you like that as a team, to have that many options where no one's really shooting out as that one person?
I like it a lot because then it says a lot about the coaching staff and how they've taught their players to play the game of basketball. It's not one person dominating, but it's a whole team effort.
2 personals now for Price, by the way. Whistle before the shot. A travel call. Vincent Simon. Right there. (62-41) the score, coming up to 4 minutes into the third quarter. Barrow. Looking to get around Petty. Now Harmon with the help defense on the switch. Harmon switches to a third defender. Move back to Barrow, guarded by Price. Pass intercepted by Deere. Deere chasing it. Last touch, they say, by Ocampo.
That was some stellar defense by the St. Clair Saints right there. Not letting anything easy go and forcing the turnover.
And that has been kind of the antithesis. Defensive difficulties George Brown has had in terms of breaking through St. Clair's team. In terms of that. Price. Jumper good. Ocampo. Sizing up. Looking to get it forward. Now Masters. Masters tries it forward. Around Harmon. Whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Masters on the defense.
Good take by Masters there. He was getting bodied up the entire time, but he did not give up, and he took it right to the rim.
So after that shot, Harmon his second personal. And the second team foul of the quarter. Comes to Masters, very quiet today. He was very loud from outside the arc yesterday.
He was knocking down triples when they needed them most. But we haven't seen that here yet today.
Misses the first 2 there. Look at Ocampo, 13 points. He has been kept scoreless in the third. No good, but Brown picks up a whistle on the rebound. Knocked out of bounds, they say. So 14 still on the shot clock. Chad Vincent Simon now is given the personal. Third team foul. Second for Vincent Simon. So Deere coming in for Vincent Simon as a result. Huskies trying to communicate who do they want as the inbounder here. Thoreau bounces it off its target, stolen away. Petty over Ocampo is good.
Nice steal there by the Saints to go down court and get the bucket.
Darnell Richards, the intended target on the pass, as Ocampo draws the reach. Petty takes responsibility.
Calls on your Saints number 23, Darnell Petty, his second team sport.
Petty, 2 personals now. The next one puts George Brown on the bonus.
Nice finish there by Petty.
How difficult is that as a player when you have that much traffic?
Very difficult, and you got to find a way to make it happen.
Ocampo makes that mid-range just inside the arc to happen. At the other end, Williams rushes, draws the whistle. 2 free throws coming up for Terrence Williams.
Not sure who they called that on.
They call it on Naz Robert. That's his second. 12 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists for Terrence Williams. Another strong defensive outing for him as well. Misses the first. So midway through the third quarter, what would you adjust from this point?
George Brown has to keep pushing it. They've slowed down a couple times, and if they want to cut the score closer, that's one thing they're going to want to do.
The qualification made with the officials before the second attempt. No good. And the whistle on the rebound. This time it's against Harmon once more, his third personal.
Which will now put George Brown at the line in bonus.
Sancor over the limit.
Harmon with a little shove on the back of Richards.
Speaking of Richards. Richards, the line for the first time today. Makes the first of 2. Richards yesterday, 1 shot attempt in 3 minutes. Made that shot attempt from 3. Both are good from the free throw line this time. On the floor now for St. Clair, Willis, Paris, Petty. Joined by Williams, Rice. Browning 5, Williams. Outside, Williams for 3. Yes, he's got it.
Another corner 3 for Williams. And he's pumped up.
Campbell calling for movement. Outside, the 3, Brown, no good again. There's that rebound picked up by him. Coming up to 4 minutes to go in the third. 69-45 Saints. Price to Willis Paris. Back over to Price. Price cuts to the paint. Rejected. Knocked out with the block by Richards and Windsor. So I can tee up there.
Good take by Price. Even better block by Richards.
Richards called for the technical, and he's immediately substituted out. Price makes the technical. So after the technical, Robert back into the game. Down by Deere, tapped, and now whistle. Williams and Barrow on the jump. That is against Barrow. Andre Barrow's second personal, third-team foul. Back into the game, Richards after discussion with Coach Dawkins. 14 back on the shot clock. And a Price. To Petty, out to Williams, back to Deere for the three. Yes, he's got it.
He's been waiting for that one all game long, and he finally got it to drop.
St. Clair leads by nearly 30 points with under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Campbell out to Barrow. Barrow, leaner, no. Second chance, good. Richards.
Good hands by Richards there to get the put back bunny.
Petty. Soft screen. Petty drives. Nearly got the N1 instead. Free throw line.
Good strong take there by Donald Petty.
Campbell's second personal from that.
That's one thing the Saints are doing really good here in this gold medal game is they're not afraid to take it hard to the hoop. And they've shown it all game long.
First good. Third personal, by the way, now on Campbell with a clarification in. But you're right. That's something they've been good at all weekend is drawing free throws.
Exactly.
No good on the second. Both teams now in the bonus for the remainder of the third quarter. Campbell. Sit back. Masters. Squiggles forward. Out to Ocampo. From the parking lot gets it.
And we saw that in the first half.
A quick throw down the court to Deere. Move to Petty. Petty trying to pass it. Trying to move now to his left. Trying to get around Masters. Now finds his passing target to Deere. Through a sea of traffic. Again blocked by Richards.
Richards coming in off the bench, getting 2 blocks right away. Ocampo, like 5 steps behind the three-point line, knocking it down.
Inbound directly to Deere, foot on the line, drops it. Long 2.
Make that 2 in a row for him.
5 consecutive points. 26 points, St. Clair lead now. Campbell. Ahead now to the corner. Robert driving, floating, no. Robert second chance layup, rolls it in, good.
That was like an acrobatic shot right there. Great athleticism by Robert.
Robert with the N1.
Like a over the head hook shot.
Very impressive as Stewart picks up his second personal. Campo coming in, meanwhile, for Barrow. To complete the N1. And it rolls in. 23-point differential. Miles Hall now into the game for St. Clair. Willis Paris Stewart in the matchup with Price. Rounding the grouping, Deere. Deer set up at the top corner, bounced over to Deer, now to the baseline. Deer, drive, good.
Good footwork shown there by Josiah Deer to get that two-point play conversion.
Back to the other side quickly. Masters trying to rush through with the play. Ocampo moved over to Campbell again. Campbell, bounce over. Extra pass to Robert. Masters, 6 on the shot clock, no good. Stewart on the board. Hall takes it forward. Makes it work over Richards.
That's like the same layup that Robert did down on the other end.
Saints nearly steal it away from Masters now. Back outside Campbell. From the SSAA logo, yes.
Nice shot by Campbell there. George Brown is not giving up. Still working hard, still trying to push the pace as best as they can.
Price floats it to Hall. 3 in response. Good.
Again, good passing by the Saints to get that open look.
Campbell. Work to Ocampo. Back to Campbell. Campbell floating on layup, no good. Coming up to the final minute of the third, 83-56 St. Clair. Bryce looking for everyone to back up. Wide open paint. Masters coming to help. Bryce over to Willis Paris. On the 3. Front of the rim, no good. Deer has it hit off him out of bounds. And it looks like somebody forgot to stop the clock because it just jumped to 43.3 seconds. Either way, substitution Tyrell Taylor in. Campbell. Moved up to Robert. Robert, pass from the baseline to Barrow. Out for the 3, no good. Ocampo, no. Third chance draws the whistle. 2 more free throws coming up for Tyrell Taylor.
Tyrell Taylor waited that extra second and then hopped up in the air and was able to get that put back and to the foul line.
Tim Stewart's third personal. So it's the question, what does George Brown do here? They still have 10 minutes and 27 seconds to draw up a plan. What would you draw up?
Set up their offense, do what they know best, get it to the bucket. Anytime they have a chance for a fast break, take it to their advantage.
Seconds good, both free throws drop. And it's still a sizable difference. 25 points in the gold medal game. Hall moves it up, 3-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Stewart fakes the initial pass, now moves it to Hall after a couple pumps. Jewell now also in the game. He's set up in the outside corner. Bounce over to Deer. Thought about a long 3. Pass down low. Jewell rejected. Richards the stop. 1 of the shot clock. For Deer beats the shot clock. 10 off the 3rd.
Count it in. What a shot by Josiah Deer. And he is getting that crowd hyped up.
St. Clair just 10 minutes away from their first championship in 55 years. More coverage after this.
Help make us the world's largest swim team by adding your name at getswimming.ca. Ask your parents first. Swimming, the only sport that can save your life.
a chance to celebrate on their home court. 86-58 the score for the Saints over the Huskies. The gold medal game for the OCAA Men's Basketball Championship. Justin Prince, Janica Sarah with you. And this place ready to erupt in celebration. Still a lot of time to go. That's the big key since there have been several comebacks this tournament.
Yeah, we've seen many comebacks here at this gym this weekend, so the Saints are going to have to hold on to what they have going and play for the next 10 minutes.
The last time St. Clair won the gold medal was the inaugural season of Co-Championship 1968. Al Hoffman, that time, was the head coach for that respective program. Tino Baccio, along with John Pelko, and one with Dwayne and Dan Russell on the squad. The time they took the team picture was after the students voted the new team name and team colors. The Saints, as well as green and yellow. They didn't even get the jerseys yet at the time of the team photo, hence the red photo seen earlier in the halftime.
So it's long overdue, Justin. Long overdue.
Underway for the fourth quarter of play. With it is Campbell. Taking on the drive, making the bucket.
Cal Campbell.
86-60 now the score after the quick 2 points to start for the Huskies. Hall, floater, driving, response.
Nice use of the backboard there by Miles Hall.
Campbell. Out to Barry. Barry bounces to Barrow, rejected, but a whistle. Barrow drawing the free throws, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Nice pass from Barry there to find Barrow.
Jewel credited for the personal, his first. First drops for Barrow. An update on the gold medal game for the Women's Basketball Championship just seconds ago. 58 all. They're off to overtime for that championship.
Wow, what a game.
What a game it's been. What a moment this could be soon. Stewart across the timeline. Harmon off to Hall and off to the grandstands in turn. Just misses that young fan in the front row. Taken forward by Campbell. Campbell up to Ocampo. Moved over, Barrow trying to get around Stewart, draws another whistle, and Stewart in foul trouble. That's his fourth.
Fouls on your six, number 3. Tim Stewart. His fourth, his second.
So 2 quick personal fouls in 1 minute and 1 second for St. Clair to start the quarter. Down to Ocampo. Ocampo drive, good. Ocampo's got 20 points today.
He's really stepped up his game for this gold medal game today.
Wow, back to Harmon. Back to Vincent Simon. Out to Stewart. Stewart stays on despite the 4 personals. And now a moving screen against Harmon. His 4th.
Once again, Herman in foul trouble. He is going to get subbed off, and he will have to play smart the rest of the game when he's on the court.
3 team fouls now for the Saints in the quarter. Harmon now off the floor. Petty, Hall, Vincent Simon, Ejulu, Stewart, the 5. Campbell looks forward, has some help with Barry. Draws more whistles and draws more free throws. 4 team fouls in just about 96 seconds for St. Clair.
Campbell has done a great job this game. He has been the facilitator, the point guard. He has been trying his best to do it all, and that was a strong take to the net.
Darnell Petty called for his 3rd personal as Campbell misses the first. That's their 5th miss of the day, 14 of 19. Now the charity stripe or so. And the second gets the lucky bounce. Starting to show the look of the trap. Stewart by Tyrell Miller. Tyrell Taylor rather outside. Campbell steals it with the wingspan. Takes it up in a foot race. No, Barry, the help is good.
That's why you always have to hustle back, regardless of where you are on the court, because as the Huskies just showed, they got that second chance opportunity off of the miss.
Ocampo, meanwhile, pokes it away. St. Clair basketball still. And quickly, St. Clair rushes Price and Williams back in. Stewart and Hall out. So quickly trying to get their starters back in. Significance about the starting lineup today for St. Clair. All but Petty in double-digit points so far today. Price. Jumping back, over, top, no good. Second chance picked up for the 3. Petty, no good. Williams over his teammate, no good. Picked up by Taylor, no. Slided forward by Price. Price on the dive, poke from Ichulu. Ocampo, foot race.
Oh. Good hustle by Petty to get that block.
Petty down to Vincent.
Hustle play on both ends of the court for Darnell Petty right there.
Campbell looking forward. Price falls back. Whistle before the shot. 2 free throws already signaled. And St. Clair is already over the limit in the quarter. Price is 3rd from this. Oh, look at that.
Oh, he got up there. And then back with a nice bounce pass to Vincent Simon for the lay-in.
Impressive sequence, but Campbell looking to make up for the 1 miss at the stripe the previous trip. First is good from Cal Campbell. Make moves his point tally up to 12 points, 11 coming into the trip, but 6 assists as well.
He's been doing it all, like I said before. He's been scoring, but also sharing the basketball.
Second's good. Trap look once again. 3-quarter trap look. And a hard contact, Barrow, and Petty go flying.
That was definitely a hard hit, but Petty got right back up.
Barrow's gone for his 3rd personal, 1st team foul.
Ooh.
18th still on the shot clock for St. Clair. Ejewel working quick with Petty. Petty after the bumps. Moved over to Williams. Williams drive. Bounces around and in.
Williams getting up there with some nice height to finish that left-hand finish.
Campbell directing traffic. Barry has Ocampo with a size mismatch in the post. Campbell trying to call for movement on the kick out. He gets it to Tyrell Taylor, no good. Moved up quickly on the break. Williams going for the up and reversal, no good. Ejewel's second chance rebound. Move back to Vincent Simon. Vincent Simon getting separation for the layup.
Saints are hustling.
Barry cutting, missing, couldn't get his own miss. Coming up to 4 minutes into the 4th quarter of play, 94-69, St. Clair to the score. Price trying to step back from Barry with the ankle moves, no good. Campo on the board. Now Roll Taylor giving back. Ocampo, 3, no, too strong. Petty takes it forward, cutting through, good.
What a finish by Petty once again. Price loving it.
And another quick adjustment to midair too.
Exactly. Able to get it in.
Campbell. Now he gets separation. Petty with the help D. No good again. Vincent Simon the rebound. Bryce giving to Petty. And a travel called. And that triggers just about a near platoon substitution. St. Clair calls a timeout first, though. Coming up to halfway to the fourth quarter, St. Clair leads 96-69.
What a game it's been so far. The Saints doing their thing, knowing what they do best, playing basketball. George Brown still giving up a fight, though.
So now it becomes the question, how do you keep your team focused? Big lead still, but already seen several comebacks. How do you prevent another one?
Keep working hard. Keep doing all the right things, passing, scoring, but especially back on defense, just staying focused. Not letting any easy shots go, talking, that's huge. It's a communication piece, and the Saints have done well so far throughout this game on defense.
St. Clair about 5 minutes away from their first championship men's basketball since 1967-68. Since that time, they added back-to-back silvers in the follow-up seasons, a bronze in the 1980s along with an additional silver, a bronze in the 1990s, several more. Already, fans have broken up the confetti in the grandstands.
They're excited.
With it is Masters. He's lined up with Robert, joined by Campbell. Also on the court is Brown. Rounding out the 5 is Richards. Robert with 10 on the shot clock. Over Petty. Gets his own miss. Well, back attempt draws more free throws. And if anything, that's one thing George Brown changed the script on. They made it where St. Clair's causing personals.
Exactly. They started off the game with a bunch of fouls, and now it's the opposite.
Darnell Petty is 4th. And the second misses. Picked up by Vincent Simon. Bryce. Looks over to Williams. Quick pass. Corner. Willis Paris, no good. Picked up by Brown. Brown skates it ahead. Up to Campbell. Campbell worked around to the corner, nearly to Masters. Masters no good. Williams on the rebound. St. Clair starting to drain the clock down a bit. More tempo. Vincent Simon. Move back to Petty. Petty. On the back pass nearly. Vincent Simon. Off to Petty again. 3 on the shot clock. Petty contested. No good. And another whistle. An inbound coming up from the baseline.
Willis Paris looking for that rebound. And Masters fouling.
Masters his second personal. And an update from out of town. The Humber Hawks are your 2022-23 gold medalists. Women's basketball, Lambton picks up the silver this season in a nail-biter in overtime. Congratulations to the Humber Hawks. Pick up the medal. Masters not able to make the floater from 5 feet. Off the court, Vincent Simon. Move to Willis Paris, down to Williams. Williams, isolation. 3-2 zone look. Williams breaks through them all.
Gets by them.
3:30 to go. 98-70 the score, a 28-point advantage. Time for the largest lead of the game. Robert, look nowhere. Vincent Simon makes it in. Back to the other end. Masters, no 3 taken. Campbell moves it to Robert. Robert takes the drive. Roberts takes the roll. No good. Bryce. 2-3 zone. Look still. Now high screen, keep it simple. Behind the back, fancy passing it for Minnesota.
Price is doing it all here tonight. What a fancy pass.
Out to Masters, screen, Campbell. Way deep, three, Brown no good. Picked up by Deere. Coming up to 2 minutes to go in history. Price. Trying to avoid the reach. Willis Paris sets the screen. Price, the drive. Through contested traffic, poked up, Masters the board. Masters moves it up, Brown. Over Willis Paris, no good. Willis Paris can't grip it. Stays St. Clair basketball. And substitutions being triggered, but first a timeout. St. Clair leads by 31.
St. Clair definitely showed up today to win this gold medal, and right now they are most deserving of it. George Brown just not making the shots like they were yesterday. Still working hard, just not getting the soft touch like they've seen this weekend.
And all five starters in.
They're doing all the little things, and most importantly, they're being good teammates to one another to get the job done.
And several of the players already starting the celebration. Several fans getting ready to join in too. Minute 40 to go. Inbound by George Brown. Thrown to Masters. Masters takes a drive, misses. Rebound picked up. First appearance of the tournament for Tutu Giagani. Giagani looking to float, no good. He drew inside, couldn't get the rebound. Moved up by Masters. Going for the alley-oop, Roberts!
That was nice. George Brown fighting until the very end.
Gotti turns it over to Brown. Brown draws the whistle. Stewart now fouled out. That's his fifth.
I don't think he even knows that's his fifth. Nice passing there by the Huskies to get back to the line once again.
Brown to the line with 1:12 to go, makes the first of two. For George Brown, first medal since the last time they won a gold medal in their program's history, 2019-20. Last time with the silver, 2016-17. Second drops. Looks like Stewart stayed in here. They have now credited that to Giangotti. And trying to keep it in. Stays George Brown basketball. Minute 4 to work with in the fourth. William Buffon in ball. On to Ijulu. Pass back, Stewart. Move to the three. No good. Put back. It's good.
It's so great to see that the bench players are on for the Saints after the starters had worked so hard.
Masters no good. Out of bounds. Last touched by George Brown. It's such an emotional moment.
Absolutely it is.
Stewart moved up. Nearly stolen away on the pass to Adam Maslow. Down low, Buffon. Pass back out, Maslow. Moved to Buffon again. 9 on the shot clock. from the double. Travel called with 26.4 seconds to go on the season.
It's getting real, Justin.
2-second difference. Shot clock and game clock. And a quick whistle. Ball goes back to St. Clair. Johnny trying to drive ahead, has it knocked out of bounds with 17.8 seconds to go. One more inbound. Giangani avoids the reach. Masloom holds on to it. George Brown not making it easy to let them run it. Giangani plays keep away. The steal back goes out of bounds with 1.8 seconds to go. And St. Clair already started the celebration and poured an ice bucket on the court.
Not sure what happened there.
And that's it! 1960 in its history! St. Clair wins its first men's title since 55 years ago! It's St. Clair's second ever men's basketball championship. A long time coming, to say the least, Jenna.
It sure has been, and they deserve this moment, especially here in their own gym. What better way to win a gold medal than in front of your home crowd?
The emotion time for many. Back-to-back medals for St. Clair. And now, years of building leading to one moment today. All 5 St. Clair starters in double-digit points. Chad Vincent Simon, Terrence Williams, 27 points and 19 points respectively. Shaq Price, a near triple-double again. A team effort all year.
It was. And today, they put everything they learned in practice into action, and it was very well deserved.
Saints getting ready for the medal presentation. 155 years in the making.
And class act by Tayshawn Gale here, assistant coach, going over to shake the Saints' hands to congratulate them on that gold medal.
And what a season. A strong regular season, 12 straight victories to end the year, having to beat someone with 19 straight victories to win the gold medal. What can you say?
It's hard to do. When you're riding on a high in a 19-game winning streak, they have nothing to lose. They've had it going for them this entire time, but if it were to happen, it would happen in the gold medal game, and that's what we saw here tonight at the Sportsplex in Windsor.
Several of the fans still joining in on the celebration sideline-wise. And again, so many veterans a part of this grouping and building. So many of those a part of the first gold medal class in attendance throughout tonight, now getting to join in on history. And the celebration is on. Both teams getting ready for the medal presentations down below, getting ready to speak those words of happiness before they get their hard work completed with some hardware. Your thoughts again, Jenna, on how tonight played out?
Both teams came ready to play, ready to work hard, and at the end of the game, Saints are the one that dominated and deserved this gold medal.
Don Papa standing by with the coaching staff for St. Clair.
Go ahead, Coach Matt Sykes. Tell me the feeling. Explain the feeling right now.
I mean, I'm at loss for words, Dom. You would have told me 5 years ago that we would have won the Ontario Championship in basketball. I would have called you nuts. I didn't expect myself to be here. All these guys, man, they deserve all the credit.
This is a culmination of 5 years of work, though, Matt.
Yep.
This is something that was built right from the ground up. How gratifying is that?
Yeah, I mean, we started 5 years ago without knowing a lick of anything. We didn't know what to do. And, I mean, we started recruiting our butt off and getting the right guys, and they took it from there.
What was key in this victory here tonight?
Oh, control our pace. We got a bunch of dogs out there, control our own destiny, and that's what they went out and did.
Go enjoy this.
Thanks, Tom.
I'm going to grab Terrence Williams. Terrence, come here. Give me a second here, buddy.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Talk to me about the win, how it was accomplished.
Man, we fought hard from day one, man. We've been in here since in the morning time planning for this. We knew we had a game plan. All we had to do was stick to it, and that's what we did.
Fair to say here, Terrence, you saved your best for last. This was a pretty complete performance tonight.
Man, yeah, man. We ain't come to play around championship game. We was in there last year, and we got the silver medal last year. We were looking for gold. That's what we did. We wanted to do that.
How does this get you ready for the Canadians now? You're going to go out west. This game, this championship, how does it get you ready for that?
Man, just prepare mentally. We just got to prepare mentally, Take it day by day. First, we're going to celebrate this, and then, we're going to be in the gym probably tomorrow. Game planning for the teams because we got good teams out in nationals, man. We're ready, though. We're ready.
Congratulations. Go enjoy this.
Thank you so much.
Josiah Deere, tell me what you're thinking.
I'm speechless right now. I don't even know what to feel. Like, crazy atmosphere. Shout out to the fans. We're going to celebrate this tonight, but we still have 3 more. We want nationals. That's the main goal.
This is a lot of work paying off. The game plan right from the get-go. I'm saying this started last summer after the Nationals against Humber. The mindset was let's get back and see it and win this thing.
Yep. Literally, like, from we lost, we knew next year we're coming back, we're going to regroup, and we're going to get this done. So we're just happy we got it done in front of our fans. Shout out to them, and let's run it back next year.
All right, good stuff. Go and enjoy it. Congratulations, Josiah. I'm going to see who else I can grab here for you guys. Shaq. Love this guy right here. Tell me what you're thinking, Shaq. The transfer to St. Clair, obviously it's paid off.
Clearly, right? It's been amazing. The fans are amazing. We got it done. We still got 3 more to do. We're going to celebrate for a few days. We're going to get ready for Calgary.
What was it about tonight that made the team play so well?
We were dialed in. We were focused. We had to scout on them. We came out ready. Our starters came ready. Our bench came ready. Everyone was prepared. Our crowd was amazing. It was just a great atmosphere.
How well does this prepare you for out west, the Calgary trip?
Honestly, I think we play in the best conference in the country, so I think it prepares very well. It's a great team. They're on a 19-game winning streak. The fact that we'll be able to beat them, dominate them has been great, and it was just a great experience.
Okay, go enjoy it. Congratulations. I'm going to try to grab one more, guys. Jalen. We're going to try to get Jalen Harmon here. This guy was unbelievable throughout this tournament. His leadership provided a huge edge for the Saints. Jalen, congratulations.
Come on, man. Congratulations, man. Come on.
What are you feeling?
I'm thankful, man. At the end of the day, I'm grateful. All glory goes to God, man. This is a beautiful moment. And look at everybody in here, man. People all over the track. It's awesome. It's awesome.
You guys seem to save your best for last. I thought you guys were just phenomenal tonight in every aspect of the game. How well did you play, and how did you prepare for this game?
Man, we just embrace it. At the end of the day, we kept it simple. came out here and just wanted to enjoy the basketball game with one another, including George Brown. And the result was the result. You know, we didn't press too much, we didn't stress too much. You know, just wanted to be taking one moment at a time, one possession at a time. Don't want to speed past these moments. And then here we are in this one, and we want to internalize it. We never want to speed past the trials and tribulations. We want to be patient and thankful.
Calgary's next, the Nationals, 3 more games hopefully for you. What are your thoughts heading into that?
Yeah, I'm so happy to go to Alberta, man. It's a lot personal with me, so I just thank Jesus, and I got to keep going and just be thankful at the end of the day.
All right. Go enjoy this, Chandler. Congrats. You're a champ.
My boy.
Chad, give me a minute. Player of the game, no doubt about it. Congrats.
Yes, thank you.
How good does this feel?
Feels great, We had a chance to get it back last year, but unfortunately we fell short. So this year we got it back today. Thank you very much. I'm very thankful, and let's get it.
I'm glad you brought that up, Chad. The experience factor. How much did that play a role in the success here this weekend?
Played a big role because we got all the guys that been there before, so it wasn't hard to, go through it all. So today was just a very, thankful day. We did great, and I'm just happy for it. I'm happy.
How much more special is it? I know your family's here, but winning in front of the crowd here.
The crowd, the great energy, Without them, we couldn't do it. They kept their energy up, and we just kept rolling. It was a good game, all the good stuff.
All right, go enjoy this. Congratulations. Chad Vincent-Simon. Let's go back over to Justin for a minute. And, let me grab one more. I'm going to grab Brendan Segan here. Coach Segan, give me a minute. Congrats. I can't imagine the emotions right now.
Yeah, I still don't really know what's going on, to tell you the truth, but I don't know. I don't think we could have played any better. This place was rocking. I'm so happy for these guys. They deserve it. That was awesome.
What was talked about before the game and the preparation?
Yeah, just try to get through a 3-day tournament's tough. We got pushed to our limit last night, and our preparation was really to rest and try to regroup. And we had a game plan. It was a really simple one, but we have so much talent, and they just executed it. We just wanted to make it everything tough on them and be physical, and we did, and it worked out.
The next stop is Calgary. How well did this tournament prepare you for that? You got to feel pretty confident right now.
Yeah, I mean, everyone in the OCAA always thinks it, and I do too. I think Ontario is one of the best conferences in the country, so this weekend alone is everything that you can ask for in terms of preparation, and we can't wait to go, and we're super excited. Thanks, Tom.
We're going to stick around for a bit, but we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll continue on with the celebration, see if I can get a few more interviews. But the St. Clair Saints are the OCAA men's basketball champions for 2023. More coverage right after these messages.
Committed to keeping Ontario's air clean. That's why the power we generate is 99% free of smog and carbon emissions. Because clean air matters to us all.
What can milk do? Well, it can turn you into a morning person. It can help fuel some pretty tough stuff. And it can definitely make cartoons funnier.
No, it can't.
Oh, well, it can have a little edge. But come on, even kitties love it. It'll keep up with you at any age. It makes engines whir and creme brulee creamy. It's one of the easiest labels you'll ever read. And anything that makes this happen is pretty special. In fact, what can't milk do?
Welcome back, everyone, to Windsor, where St. Clair celebrates a gold medal in OCAA men's basketball. Justin Burns, Jana Casera with you. Jana, it was a competitive championship, to say the least. What are your final thoughts on this year's 2023 championship run?
I thought it was an excellent game. You work so hard for moments like these. You build up, you practice, you go to games on the weekends.
And these are the moments that you want. And in the end, the Saints are deserving of the gold medal here tonight.
And it's been something this program has been building towards for years, ever since the co-head coaches, Segan and Sykes, took to the helm. Now it culminates with the gold medal tonight.
Exactly. Sykes and Segan have done an excellent job at rebuilding this program history, and now they've made history. Gold medal, another trip to nationals. I mean, what more could you ask for?
With that, the team's getting themselves all ready to go to celebrate by raising their banner and celebrate with the fans some more. Let's head towards Dominic Papa, standing by with Logan Casera.
All right, thanks a lot, Justin. Thanks, Jana. Great job this weekend. Appreciate all your hard work. Logan, this is what you could have had here. Sorry to rub it in a little bit, but you're still part of it, and I know you know a lot of these guys. Certainly, to be part of this is pretty special.
Yeah, you know, I grew up with these guys the last 5 years, so I'm glad at least if I couldn't get it, they could get it done.
What was special about them tonight?
They played together as a team, and there was no individual play at all. It was all team play tonight. They came together at the right time, the right moments, and here they are.
What about this atmosphere? Look at this place. It's just electric right now. What do you think of it all?
Yeah, it's definitely amazing. You know, St. Clair has a great fan base, and the energy tonight came from the fans, and it transferred over onto the court for the players.
They're off to Calgary now, the Nationals. That's going to be a huge event. You got to figure, though, the way they played tonight, if they could bring that out west, they might give themselves a chance at least at a medal.
Yeah, for sure. You know, Nationals is just another level, right? It's a step up, and they got to bring the game that they came tonight to play at Nationals.
All right. I want to thank you for all your hard work this weekend. Great job. Great working with you. Good luck with the future. Make sure you get back to playing basketball. That you do a great job with that, and we'll stay in touch, okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. That's Logan Kuchera. Yes, they're going to shoot off fireworks and everything. It's all happening now, folks. So the St. Clair Saints have won the OCAA championship. We're going to stay here for a bit, let you watch some of the celebration, but I want to thank everybody on my crew. We Digital, outstanding this weekend. I'm getting feathered here, but can't do this without these guys. What a crew we have at We Digital. Want to thank St. Clair College also for letting us to be part of this, and also thank you at home for all of your comments, your feedback. It's greatly appreciated. So once again, the St. Clair Saints are the OCAA Men's Basketball Championships. On behalf of everybody here at We Digital Productions, this is Dominic Papa thanking you for tuning in. Take care, everybody. Evan, keep the video rolling.